My wild home. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Thank you so much for coming to join us tonight. We always love our Thursday evenings. We really do. And Derek Carter was on first, and he's from the UK. So that's really impressive. Good evening, Bird Island homies from Louisiana. Heard rumors that you got a new boat. We did. We don't have it here yet, but it's coming. And you guys are going to be able to share in every single aspect of that when it does come. And there's big howdy from East Texas to the hometown runarounds. Oh, wow. Got the roll-up doors open and joining you from the workshop.
Cool.
That is sweet. Really sweet. A lovely place you've got. My goodness. Now, listen. You hear anything different?
I put a muzzle on the chair.
But we're like, that's too much. That's just over and above. We are such huge fans. Lisa and Jesse are so incredibly generous and kind. They sent us this amazing box filled with so many things.
We've been chowing on milk duds.
Those milk duds.
Oh, Matt, those are good.
Are incredible.
Like you fill up a cereal bowl with them, throw in a little milk, and you're good to go.
No, those are just amazing.
They melt in your mouth.
Yeah, I can't wait to get a freeze dryer. I really, really want to get one.
Are you gonna have a freeze drying show?
Then I'll have a freeze drying show too. The chair is not squeaking. Oh, that's right. But Charles says he kind of likes the squeaky chair. He did oil the chair. I couldn't handle it anymore because I could hear it all the time. And yeah, exactly.
That's what it was.
Happy. They do. They're just like, but then they're gone. Like they just melt. Oh my
They dissolve.
Love them. Absolutely love them.
Got the Aussies
Glad
in
your
the
background
house.
Has the lights fitted this week. The bulbs were hanging on the walls last week. Was it? Were they? Because I thought we had them. Now,
did we have the wrong one up?
No, I'm going to have to check that again because I thought we actually had some issues with it tonight. So maybe it was last week. Well, tonight we are going to do things just a little bit different. What we're going to do different tonight that we thought was going to be kind of fun was because we've just come back from the island in its winter state. And we were talking about this a while ago. When we came back from the island this year, because we had spent, it was over 6 months there. It was a culture shock this time.
Yeah.
For me, I just noticed so many things that were so different.
Yeah.
And it did take a couple of days to go, okay, well, this is accessible. And since I don't know how many of you live off grid or are looking to live off grid, these are just some of the things that we wanted to share with you that are somewhat different and actually make you stop and go, oh, okay, which it did this year. But then going out there again in the winter and not having running water, for instance, right? We didn't have running water. We didn't have, our incinerator toilet, just things like that. It's different, and life on the island is very different, but it's something that I absolutely love. And we've always told you that just because we're living off grid and we will be living off grid permanently at some point, it doesn't mean that we don't want the comforts of home, because we do.
That's right.
Yeah, we always will want that. But anyways, I'm gonna
as much as we can work out anyways. Oh,
you did, hey. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Video Melody. Freeze drying with Melody. We're just gonna kind of give you a glimpse of what we notice and some fun things that are just so different and that you take for granted this time especially, but in the summer as well, because remember, we've got like a setup that's probably better than a lot of camping setups, that's for sure, but still not what you would find in your, should we call it a regular house, a town
city house?
A city house, a townhouse, like a town living. So for now, like when we're out there showering or getting ready to shower, this is kind of the scenario. Here, you just pop in the shower, like easy as pie. You've got your towel, your shower, hot water there. It's like immediately, like, how do we get enough water? Ryan was out there adjusting the water at the Julka. Like, I remember the first couple times he'd be like, okay, how is that? He's standing out there actually adjusting the water. Then it burns like crazy. Then it's kind of stops. And
Yeah, the temperature mix valve is outside it's on the outside wall of the bird bath.
Yeah, so it's not in the bird bath.
So what you have to do is set the temperature in the sink and then run around into the shower and turn the shower on.
See, I never knew that until just like maybe the last couple times. I never knew that that's what I had to do. So,
but it's not always easy because it's not the most consistent temperature regulating type of a deal.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, it's so much better than some scenarios, considering we have a dry cabin.
Yeah.
We don't have running water in the cabin. But like those things are so wonderful out there. But we really notice it when we get here and you can just turn something on and you're just like, what? Oh my goodness, turning on a light. So you walk in a room, you flip on a light without even thinking. We're like, okay, should we shut that down? Okay, where are we with the power? I mean, what's the percentage right now? And we're always looking at that kind of thing, right? Same with your laundry, toss it in, walk away, put it on. We're standing there with our little roller. You guys had some really good ideas, and I want to find one of them, which was what was it that actually, it was an amazing solar like washing machine. It was like a solar powered washing machine, and it had like the ringers as well.
Oh yeah.
So I really want to find that kind of thing, because
somebody gave us a tip and said check out some store in Ontario, and I went and checked it out, and they have a bunch of old school like Pioneer type of appliances, right?
Yeah,
and they had the ringer washers and stuff like that. They're super expensive.
What?
Yeah, like $1,200 for a ringer washer.
What?
Yeah, but it's
like an olden day one.
Yeah, it's a nostalgic cool factor.
Oh,
yeah,
that's kind of neat. Do you guys remember those rubber ringers, and then you'd put your little thing through, and it would actually do a pretty good job?
It'd squish a lot of the water out.
Yeah, it really would. Flushing toilet is when you appreciate it actually is, because even that, right? Like with the incinerator toilet, it takes so much power to put that on.
It does.
Like, how much power does it take?
2,000 watts.
Which is like putting it in terms that they would be able to identify.
Let's take a hair dryer, turn it on the highest heat, run it for an hour and a half.
No, but in relation to our power.
Oh, that's about 1/30th of all the power we have.
What? 1/30th?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that doesn't seem like that much, because it always seems kind of a big deal. When
that's if the batteries are completely full.
Oh, okay.
So if the batteries are like at 50%, it's 1/15th. If the batteries are 25%, it's now at 1/7th, right?
Yeah. I thought you had a mirror on the edge of your cap. I know. That's a good point. Oh yeah, that's annoying, isn't it? I need a different cap. Sorry, everyone.
Life cap?
It's in the truck, I think. Yeah. The comforts us city folk take for granted. Oh my goodness, who knew? There's so many things actually.
It's not just lights and showers and laundry. It's like, well, if you got to run to the store to get a liter of milk.
Yeah.
It's a major ordeal. It's an expedition for us.
Cindy says her grandmother used a ringer wash tub until she passed in 2006. She was 98.
She was probably buff from using that.
Oh my goodness. Isn't that something? Hey, Martin Johansson. What? It's been a while since we've seen you. It's so nice to see you. That's the midnight caller. Good to see you. Yeah, so I mean, things like that. We were just actually looking, running to the store, like now.
It's actually a full day deal to run to the store. And if we have to go for like major materials, that's a 2-day adventure.
3. It really is a 3-day adventure, because we stay 2 nights and then that's a 3-day.
Takes us a day to get there and then a day to shop. And then we're too tired to come back. We don't want to travel at night anymore.
we've made that commitment that we're not going to be traveling in the dead of night anymore, because we had some terrible experiences where
I sure did.
we got to the hotel at 6:30 a.m. and we weren't allowed a late checkout that time. So we were like, oh, and then we did it again because we were just
Been
out
a
of
couple
time.
of times when we've showed up so late. We've left the island at like 2:00 in the morning. Oh,
Yeah, we're never left the boat launch. Yeah,
the boat launch, pardon me. Yeah.
We'll never ever do that again. No way. So and
the biggest thing I want to avoid is traveling on the lake when it's pitch dark out. I don't want to do that again.
Yeah, because we've had a lot of comments about that kind of thing. Like, what on earth were you thinking? And
well, it's not
true.
just that. It's scary when you can't see where you're going.
Yeah, I mean, I can't understand why that happened either. But then I don't think it even occurred to you to stay in the truck. It's not anything we were doing, right? We
Well,
just thought you had to get there.
It was really cold and it was blizzardy, and like I didn't know if it was going to be ice on the water the next morning. Like I had no idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. We've never done that.
But it's like, you have something in your head and you're so close to it. You don't step back and say, wait a minute, is there another way I could do this?
Yeah, he's just like, oh, got to get to the island. And I think that was just the thought. So that's kind of the reasoning behind that. Corliss, we have the toilet plugging up for us, and the plumber said do not use. Oh, I know. That stuff is so sturdy, isn't it? The new Charmin. Yes. Oh dear. Okay.
You have to use a macerator for sure.
Oh, interesting.
To rip it all up.
Interesting. Wow. Hello, Catherine. How are you? I'm so happy to see you. Also from the UK, welcome in. Got friends in here. When you leave your city house, do you turn off the gas and water and empty the refrigerator? No.
Because we have people that stay here, so the house is not empty.
Yeah. So oftentimes, yeah. Victor McGraw, a washer spin driver would work great for you. Use that system for a long. Well, welcome, Victor. I don't think you've been into our live stream ever before, as far as I know. So all the homies welcome you. This is a great community to be part of.
Welcome, Victor.
And a washer spin dryer would work great. I agree.
I like the washer condenser dryers. Those are cool too.
Yeah, use that system for a long, long time. And you know what, though? The dryer kind of has been taken care of now that we've got our clothesline. I'm crazy over that thing. You sit up there with a mosquito net, a book, and a lawn chair, and you're off to the races because it's so gorgeous.
Somebody suggested using one of those pulley systems that have wooden slats like this, honey. And then you hang your clothes on them, and then you just lift it up into the big space in the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
And they would dry up there, right?
Oh dear, I'm so sorry, everyone. I always have to leave my sound on typically because I've got children right across the world that you just never know could happen. Things could happen. So I always like to be in connection, but pardon me for that. Remember using a twin tub to wash when I was a child. We had this old Victorian mangle that weighed a ton. My sister and I took turns in the wet washing one to turn the handle.
That's something.
That is really neat. I wonder where that went, where those kinds of things have gone. I wish I could get my hands on some of those neat old relics. Back in the 70s, lived off the grid, only had kerosene lamps and a wood-burning stove. The nights were very long.
Yeah, it would get dark early.
Yes. And how did you like that? Because I know that a lot of people who had the experience of living back in the day with things more, that weren't as modern, absolutely hate it now. I know my mom lived on a farm in Saskatchewan. She lived in Shamrock, Saskatchewan. She was like not going back to any of those things and wanted the modern conveniences, obviously. And so now we're doing it the other way. But we still want the modern conveniences. Don't get me wrong. But the dryer thing is really, I love the line drying. There's Catherine. Yeah.
Plus, you have a nice view from there, too.
Such a nice view. Hello there. Good to see you back in. Grandma with her wringer, washer, and clothesline in West Virginia. That was my earliest memories.
I thought you mentioned her Volkswagen.
Oh, wow. That is, yeah, it's the wringer washer, hey? I love those things. Absolutely love it. Yeah. Everybody's saying hello, hello. Good to hear. No night travel. Your lighthouse is on your to-do list.
It is.
Yes. I think that'll be really fun to do, to put that up there. Yeah. Thank you, everybody. Grumpy TV 12 says boat travel at night made easy. 2 or more GPS tracking devices, depth sounder, and lights on the front of the barge. All of those things have to be done. And, we do talk about doing these kinds of things and we've got to get this done. But it does take so much time to get anything accomplished. And I think our last episode, we actually got a lot, maybe the last 2, we got quite a bit done, kind of within the that period of time. But we do have so much to do. That's why we'll be going for years on this channel. Some of the comments were like, "Oh, are you done the bunker yet? The battery bunker?" And we're like, I mean, that thing's going to take a bit of kind of reworking.
Well, we just have to make it safe first.
Yeah, I have to make it safe. Yeah. And so there's going to be some reworking now, because he actually got a fair bit done, which you'll probably see, but some of that stuff is going to have to be undone, isn't it, honey?
Yep.
It's going to have to be undone.
Got to make it safe.
Yeah, just because it was so much more precarious. I always knew that, but that's neither here nor there.
Not me.
No, you didn't. That's true. Welcome, Victor, to our lovely Holmy family. That is for sure. Going to use the clothesline in the winter? I'd say not.
The air is super dry.
Probably. Could you use it in the winter? Wouldn't your shirts be like?
You can't really, though. But what we could do, though, is do the thing where we use a pulley and hang them up inside.
Yeah, you could do that inside. That's true. And so good to see you, Jay Hart. I'm so glad that you had a nap and you're never too late.
Nope.
We always love having you in. Hey, Cindy Leary. Good to see you in here tonight. We have the incinerator toilet at the off-grid cabin in Colorado. Not a big fan. The smoke and smell, not fun.
Oh.
We also haul water in for the cistern.
Ours is smokeless and smellless. Smellless. Doesn't smell,
odorless,
doesn't smoke.
Odorless, and it doesn't smoke. So what kind of incinerator toilet do you have? That is very interesting, because remember Chris Collins said, oh no, that thing is gonna, because he worked with the trains, didn't he? And he said that I think they were just terrible, but ours is like amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah. So that's interesting, Siri. I'd like to know, Cindy, what kind you have. So Victor says it just spins almost dry and then you hang the clothes to dry. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. I'd love that. Yeah, remember the like button early. Thank you, Charles. That's sweet. I'm doing fine. Hope all is well with you. Things are great. Things are great. We've got a couple things on the go. Wanted to talk with you all about our new Design Our Flag contest for 2026. So the flag that you saw go up last week, that's 2025. Still flying again until we go back to the island and have 2026's new flag go up.
That won't be till when?
And that's in a couple months.
Yeah.
So we're going, it's pretty soon now. It seems even sooner because we went back, for in the wintertime.
Mm-hmm.
So again, same rules. We invite you all to submit an entry. You guys can use AI. You can use whatever you like. Just get the essence of the island and us and, what you see when you watch the channel.
And our doggy.
Super, super easy. And just something that's, you get the bragging rights and you get a $200 gift card from Amazon that we send out by email. Cool. So we've already gotten 2 submissions and we're looking for a whole bunch this year. We're really excited to have this contest every year. I can't believe it's already the 3rd year. I can't believe it. It's unreal. And so we're excited about that.
We're going to hang the flags in the shop like pennants from
That's right.
hockey,
That's right. We're going to keep all of the flags just, for the sake of
posterity.
Yeah, posterity. That's right. Exactly. The last 4 years, I didn't have a working dryer. Felt the struggle. I've been having laundry parties in the last few months when I got my dryer working. I guess. Martin's in Sweden, finishing a bathroom that wasn't finished 27 years ago when I built the house. Have I missed any t-shirt giveaways? No, but you know what?
Missed a hat giveaway.
Today, I was working on our store, and that will be going up like really soon. It's just there's always so much work to be done, and there was a couple of glitches, but we'll be getting t-shirts, hoodies, and everything that you can imagine. So the prices are much better. Our last one, let's just say we had a learning experience, which we do like with everything that we're doing. Hopefully we
the last one, it was really expensive, but at least the service was terrible.
Can you come forward, honey? It looks like you're so far away. There you go. Yeah, exactly. Really expensive, but terrible service. It was unbelievable.
So now we're going to have way better service, and it won't be as expensive.
Yeah.
I call it a win.
No, we're going to have amazing service, and it's going to be less expensive.
Yeah.
Is that what you just said?
I did.
Oh, sorry.
Just use a little bit different words, but that was exactly
that was the essence.
It was.
I like the idea of an incinerator toilet because it burns up any bugs that could lay dormant in the ground.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Like in the hole. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because you never know, it could be crawling up, right? That's true.
Never thought of that.
Yeah. No, you never know.
Talk about creature from the Black Lagoon. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. So this is it's so nice. It's so tidy. It's so clean. And because there isn't any smell or smoke or anything like that, it's just done. It's done and dusted. And then we don't use the ash for garden or anything. We get rid of the ash, dispense with it, and actually take it to the garbage. Each part of your journey teaches you what else to add to your honeydew list. Yes, that is for sure. And there's so many things, but again,
there's so many things.
It's so incredible because
it's incredible how many things there are.
Where do you get to start from like ground zero?
Yeah.
And put every single thing in place.
That's
fun.
We're working on some nostalgia collections, and I've been going through season 1 videos, and it's amazing the change. Hey, honey?
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh, man.
David's Amish neighbor still uses a wringer washer on a gas motor that sits outside with a shaft and pulley that runs through the wall. Oh, wow. Really? So that's interesting. So the Amish are allowed to use fuel then? That's interesting.
That one is.
Yeah, it still uses a wringer washer and a gas motor. That's, yeah. Wow. Huh. And that's in Pennsylvania. That makes sense, David. Paula says, I hope you'll be going for many, many more years. We want to grow old with you and see. Oh, that's such a sweet comment. Stick with us and you'll see many, many more things. Many more things. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Freeze-dried clothes.
Yeah, they won't be as good as the milk beds.
They'll just like shatter. Let
me see this one for a second, please. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, good. Our first TV was so boring until we got electricity. Do you guys remember the days when it was like my parents had a black and white TV in their bedroom? And then we had a big TV, kind of a big console with like a record player in it and everything. And that was downstairs. And, you used to have to hit it if it didn't like work properly.
Don't you remember the rabbit ears? You used to have this stand with like a leg up in the air and stuff.
We didn't. We didn't have that. But I know people had antennas to get clearer like reception, right? That's what it was for, because they had an antenna on their house or something. Yeah. Is that what that was?
Well,
we didn't really watch TV.
Yeah.
Like we watched Sunday night Disney World. Like what was that called? The Wonderful World of Disney on Sunday nights.
And we used to watch Wide World of Sports and then The Wonderful World of Disney.
Yeah. See, we only watched the Disney because we just had girls in the house. We weren't big into the sports part of things. Winters are super cold and clothes didn't dry in the house hanging them. So I understand trying to dry clothes in the cold. Oh, I see.
The trick with having the clothes dry in the house is you have to put a fan on them. You have to get the air moving around them.
Right. Bring the clothesline to Philippines. Win-win. Yeah.
And we'll build a sauna together.
Tanya Gonzalez. Hey, so nice to have you come in. Hello from Thunder Bay, Ontario. Wondering if you've looked into, or if you already do, grow medicinal herbs to make your own medicine. Just thought since getting to town isn't so easy. That's such a great idea. And yes,
We have looked at building an apothecary.
well, we have a little apothecary right now. We've got little things, and I do have like natural remedies. We have been learning. Greg Ovens was teaching us some things about, certain things that you can use for certain things. He took us around and we picked, you could probably see that in our forage video, our food forage video. And so, yeah, that's a really, really good point. And you know what? Like, who knows one day if we can't get out for some reason and we do need something quickly and it's, an antibacterial, like who knows, right? But there are lots of really, really interesting natural remedies that you can use.
Yep.
And I love that question. Thank you for that.
That's a good question.
My mom always hung clothes outside in the winter, especially whites. Frost seemed to whiten them more. Really?
It just looked like it because the frost is white.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just wondering if
That's funny.
But she did hang clothes outside in the winter. When I lived in Camden, South Carolina in 1980, hung clothes and cloth diapers on the clothesline in the winter outside. Did you really? And did they actually get dry, or did you?
They would get dry if they could get dry before they froze, because the air is really dry in the winter.
If they got dry before they froze, but if they were in South Carolina, yeah, I wonder how cold it is there. I don't actually know. Yeah, very interesting. See, there's so many things you can do, right?
Uh-huh.
I have an Edwardian error, a pulley system above my fireplace that would work so well in your tiny cabin. I've brought in frozen jeans from the line before. So an Edwardian error
That's his thing. I was talking
it
about.
is?
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
It's got slats, you hang your clothes on them, then you lift the whole thing up.
Yeah, okay. That is really interesting, actually. Cindy Leary, it's stainless steel, has a pipe that goes up through the roof and the smoke goes through the pipe. It's old from the 90s. I think the older ones actually are exactly what you say. And because of that, I wasn't that keen to begin with to try one out. But then we looked into reviews and went into, what is it, a Cinderella incinerator toilet? Yeah. And they actually don't have any issue at all. So,
but theirs is probably natural gas, right? Ours is electric.
Says it's stainless. Oh, ours is an electric one. So maybe that makes a bit of a difference as well. Mm-hmm. So you're not crazy about it. Hey, Cindy. Frank Griffin, hello from Missouri. Thanks for coming in. Okay, you get the crying rights. Trust me on that one. Or you get the crying rights. Oh, Jesse, this year's your year. Come on, let's see what you come up with. We're
Sharpen
excited.
those pencil crayons, Jesse.
We're excited. Never got bored from TV. I used to sneak into the hallway when my parents would watch Quincy at night. Does anybody ever remember Quincy? Jack Klugman, I think his name was.
That was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah. Me too, Jesse. But I've also have a loser barge named Add to the Loser Flags. Oh man. Love the idea for the flags hanging together and growing through the years. Might need to repair them a bit first. I know. Those winds take those flags like...
Yeah, they can shred them.
Tatter them a little bit. It was so... Well, I think we told you this last week that we had one of our viewers say, they noticed our flag, our Canadian flag in the background, and he's sending us a new flag. So I thought that was really, really sweet. He had a couple of extras, he said. My fear of outhouses were always snakes in the pit.
Yikes.
Yeah, when you think about it that way, man, I'm glad we don't have an outhouse because it's not something I even want to contemplate too much. Don't forget to like, y'all. Thank you. My honey's handmade. Hey, good to see you in the house tonight. How are you doing? Off Resi Baker, have you done anything with the broke down car yet?
Okay,
no,
okay, Opal.
No, we don't. We haven't yet. That's going to be probably something that doesn't get done for a while because it's I think it would sure be fun. And again, for posterity's sake, it would be great, but I don't know that we can do it too quickly.
No, it has to be down on the priority list. We got some other things we have to take care of first.
Yeah, like some really important things that have to be done.
Like the forever cabin, the shop, the battery bunker, the docks.
The battery bunker has probably got to, we've got docks that we've never put up. We have a dock.
And then we want to build another one as well, but we actually have one that's ready
We
to go.
have a dock that's ready to go, and we've just never had the time. So I think we need to just commit to putting the dock out there, because man, it would sure be nice to have. We use the barge as a dock, and I think our dock is probably shorter than the barge, isn't it?
No, a little bit bigger.
Tiny bit bigger?
Yeah.
28 feet?
Yeah, it's 32 feet.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's good then. But a part of that's
wait a minute.
I thought it was always.
It's 28 feet.
Yeah, I thought you told me that at one point.
It is. It's 28 feet. There's 3 8-foot sections and another 8-foot section, but that's going to be as a T. So it'll be the 4-foot in length. So yeah, 28 feet.
Oh my goodness, how things have changed. I remember my cousin coming into the kitchen one year, and I said, I wonder, I was just small, and I said, I wonder if like one day you'll be able to like watch a TV on your watch, or like, she was like, no, it'll always be like this. I mean, there's not much more they can do. And look, I can watch stuff on my watch that's about that big on an app. How's Opal doing? She's there with us, all right. She's been walking in and out, and it's
right here.
It's her dinner time.
Yeah.
So
she's giving us lots of love.
Yeah. So she's
trying to remind us to feed her.
Cayenne pepper stops bleeding.
It's also good for
See,
your
that's
heart.
Interesting. Yes. Yeah. And all you have to do is put some into water and drink it every day. And that's amazing as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, she sure is. She's right here. Tanya says, if you're interested, I have a few suggestions to start. I grow my own. I make my own tinctures, salves, and antibiotics. Oh, that's
send us an email, Tanya.
Send us an email. We'd love to hear. And you can find the email on the front of our YouTube channel. Yeah, very fun. When I was a little boy, TVs and record players were pieces of furniture. Same here. We got 3 channels, ABC, NBC, and CBS on the TV. They went off air around midnight.
Yeah.
Times have sure changed. Now I can watch YouTube in the bathtub on my phone. Like, it's quite amazing. It's not plugged into anything.
I was just gonna say.
I'm not charging it at the same time. The sun actually kills bugs too. That's a really good point. Yeah, very good. Antibacterial. I mean, you can put your stuff out on the line and it's so good for killing bugs, like bugs. Do you have any Devil's Club or mullein plants growing there? Makes great healing salve and tea.
I don't know what mullein plants are.
I don't know what the mullein plants are either. Devil's Club, we may. Yeah, we may. We have, I need to look into those. I do. And, again, I've got all these books and I want to go out looking in the woods. And then at the end of the day, when we're just dead, like to the world, we hardly have we can hardly sit up on the deck. We have to go in. It's just absolutely exhausting.
But it's fun.
Edwardian error, Ryan, but you'd already have to have long pulley cord for your
pulley cord.
Pulley, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They got dry or frozen. If they froze, I'd leave them there till the sun came out. And if I needed the diapers before then, I'd hang them near the wood stove. Oh, wow, how things have changed. Oh, you remember Quincy? Yes. A good one. Hung clothes in the winter every year in North Dakota. Bring them in nice and stiff. They were just right for I remember my mother's knuckles would crack and bleed when hanging laundry in the winter. Oh, some of the hardships, hey? In winter, you can hang them wet. They freeze. You just shake them and the frost goes off.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. I remember Quincy, my kind of show. Yeah, for sure. Hey, Quincy in the UK too? You did? Wow. Living in South Carolina, learned survival skills I never knew I needed growing up in South Florida. Yeah, I bet. Two totally different places, hey? My mom and dad had one of the first TVs in Duluth, Minnesota. And the only stations were in the Twin Cities about 200 miles away. All their friends came over to watch snowy shows.
Yeah.
It was quite a thing, wasn't it? Yeah, the real big deal, right? Oh my. Other little things. Yeah, when you forget something after you've come from town, after you've taken a 3.5 hour trip, which includes the logging road trip where you might or might not lose a tire.
So at here, it's, oh, well, we just turn around and go back. And there, it's what?
A 2-week delay.
That's right.
It's like, yeah. And same with like, weather. We're getting back to these things that are kind of comparable, not comparable, but just in general that you need to be considered or concerned with in real life. And one's the weather. I'm always on the weather app looking, always to see, because you can't tell, like from one moment to the next. You've seen in the videos, it's sunny and then it can be just pouring down rain
or a
windstorm
or a squall comes out of nowhere. It's unreal.
Just like out of nowhere, and you don't hardly have any time. And
we've actually left the dock on the barge and had to turn around and go back to the island because
it wasn't safe.
Yeah, the wind was just too crazy.
Yeah.
I tried it once and then hail came down, like hail. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, exactly. And then, as you're building, if you don't have everything, which often happens, if you don't have every single thing, it does delay our projects because we've got the wrong kind of screws, or we needed additional, insulation, or it was used for something else. So using the sawmill this year is going to be such a game changer for us.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really, really will. What do you do though, guys, about the fact that we can't use green lumber? Ryan wants to build
solar kiln.
A solar kiln. So again, that's going to be out.
Yeah, you got to shoehorn that into the project list, right?
Yeah, but otherwise, we're going to be milling these trees, and they're going to be all green lumber. So the ones that have been sitting there are seasoned already, hey?
Yeah.
But they could be rotten by now, for all we know, because they've been sitting out there for like 3 solid years.
The ones on the very bottom might be, but the ones above it, I'm thinking hopefully should be okay. Might have to trim the ends of them a bit, but they're long.
We'll see. So we will probably get a fair bit of lumber out of those ones that are sitting there. We've got how many piles now?
3 big piles.
3 big piles full of logs. And then I guess
these are big piles. Like each pile is probably
they're huge.
4 or 5 truckloads, like big tandem truckloads. So they're big.
And we were talking to somebody about logging trucks and how much a load of logs can actually be, and it's several $1,000s.
Yeah.
For one logging truck. Like someone told us what, 6 to 8.
Yeah, that was before the price went up.
Yeah, that was before the price went up. And so we will be saving a terrific amount by sawing our own lumber.
That's the plan.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be a learning.
That's going to happen this year.
Absolutely.
Like soon. And he's already cleared the area for the sawmill. A lot of it.
Yeah.
For the sawmill.
You still have to take down a couple trees, but the general area is cleared. Yeah.
And I like the area. I like where it is because you can come right down the road that was built and then go around the corner and you can go right through it. So it's really quite nice. Anyways, another thing.
That was your idea. That was a good idea.
Thank you. Didn't realize you had a dock ready to go. Oh, yes. We got that, I think, 2 years ago. And I so like you, Paula, were looking forward to having it go up. But how long would it take to go up, Ryan?
A couple days.
Is that it? Why don't we just do it?
A couple solid days.
Yeah. I mean, I can do it. I can help. Clothes freeze. Then because the air is so dry, it does dry the clothes. I grew up off-grid in the 50s, so I'm familiar. Also have an off-grid camp near Thunder Bay. You do?
Nice.
Neat.
What do you use for power there, Victor?
Hey, Lily. Remember Sunday nights at the Wonderful World of Disney in Quincy? My dad loved watching British comedies like on the buses. The British comedies make me laugh. What was that, honey? I think it's her.
That was Oops, yeah.
Oh yeah. No, and my daughter loved the British comedies too. I love that kind of humor. So funny. Faulty Towers. One of my favorites.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Make sure you pre-plan Ryan's birthday before you head there this summer. I don't want that poor guy to get a glob of goop pudding cake again.
Wait a minute. That glob of goop pudding cake was good.
You didn't like it.
I did so.
No, you did not.
I love pudding.
No, you did not like
Pudding's
it.
my favorite.
And he was like, oh, I don't know if you remember last. And he was like, well, it's better than the pudding cake. But over the last few years, I've made a nice cake for him.
Yeah, the pudding cake tasted good. It was just unconventional and caught me off guard.
Well, it wasn't until that day that I realized it was his birthday, and we were obviously out in the island. And so I just was grasping at straws.
Good thing you found
scrunching up Oreos, white Oreos. What you guys need is a big work bee to help with getting those projects off the ground. Wouldn't that be amazing? Oh my goodness. Yes. Midnight, NBC, ABC, and CBS. All of the above. Melody, black and white TVs do not have a colored test pattern. No, those don't. No, I recognize that. I'm talking about the colored ones from the TV. It's called the test card here. Me and my sister used to watch the dot disappear in the middle of the screen after you turn the set off.
That's right. Yeah.
Melody, you need a book of herbs for survival. I think I do. I know I do. I've got maybe 2 or 3. My daughter gave me one, and she gave me a foraging apron as well. There was hardly any TV on Sunday when I was little. No, same with us. Yeah. And I remember I used to love going to babysit because then I could watch shows that my parents wouldn't let me watch. And I'd sit there every Saturday night and watch Saturday Night Live. And I loved that show back in the day so much. So BBC, BBC 2, and ITV radio, and 2 in the dial to turn channels. That's right. And no remote controls. Hey, it was just I
was the remote control.
Yeah. Any good alternative medicines? The best for me is ice cream for sugar cravings.
Hey, that works.
Yeah. Quincy was broadcast in Australia as well. Oh, okay. What's the maximum length your mill can handle? Good question.
18 feet.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa. Those are long boards?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm kind of looking forward to the big, like
post beams.
Beams, yeah. I'm excited about getting the beams up, and
that's why we have Pepper, so we can put them on a boom lift, stick them up.
Yeah. We had a black and white TV for years. As children, watching football was fun. Folks couldn't have color TV until the black and white one broke. We were so pleased when it finally blew up. Oh, that's cute. Hey, Robert Sinclair, how are you?
I would have arranged the demise of that black and white TV a little early.
Those piles of logs are probably where your nasty beetles are coming from. You know what? That just occurred to us like a week or 2 ago.
Yeah, somebody else said that.
Well, I read it as well.
Yeah.
That's where those nasty bugs are coming from. So,
yeah,
they're horrible.
Gotta do something.
Well,
maybe we can cover them with something.
So where are we going to put the things that are milled? Where are we going to put the lumber?
Well, if they're not dry, they're going to have to be stickered and stacked, right? And air dried.
I want to make sure that those logs are far away from any of those nasty, nasty beetles who are so horrible.
They won't go in the milled logs. They need bark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Put stickers in between the boards made out of the same lumber. It won't stain your boards, and put a tarp over the top so air can get through. David, that was what my question was. So thank you. I was trying to figure out what we would do, but that makes perfect sense. Okay, very good. Yeah. Love the steps to the laundry area. That was genius.
Well,
wasn't that a great idea? He had such a good idea, and I loved it when I came out and saw that. I didn't see the process of him doing that. I just thought he was using the logs, but I didn't think he was going to make the rounds in the actual dirt. And I did love that. You have 5 years of sawing piled up there, Ryan. You think so? So we've got enough then, I guess, to do some work. Have you guys ever seen Faulty Towers? Oh, 100%. I love that show so much. Oh, you said it as I sent it. I love it. I only cut around 5 to 6 logs a day when doing 1 inch. Awesome when we can make our own.
Oh, that's great.
So excited about it because now things that we had to kind of wait for, you always have to do. And you've got like the ability to make any size that you want, right?
Yeah, our mill is very, very efficient. So I'm hoping I could do 10 logs a day.
10 logs a day. Wow. The look on his face wasn't the look you have after just eating a delicious cake. Yeah, no kidding. I know. Lumber will crack and split when milled green. Yeah. So, and as I was saying, Dawn, like these trees have been sitting there for 4 years now. As of this season, it'll be 4 years. So we're going to be filming season 5 when we get out there.
Yeah.
But we've had the island for actually 4 years, right?
Not all the logs are that old, because I've taken down a bunch. We had a bunch taken down by those arborists that showed up to take the sisters down, remember? So
which was the next year. So same, like they've had enough.
Yeah, you're right. It's multi-year for most of those
years
logs.
And years. Solar and Honda 1000 backup.
Oh, cool. That's what.
That's what you've got. Okay, yeah. Neat. All right. After the work, you can have a big barbecue afterwards. Yeah. Wouldn't that be fun? You should have run to the store to get a birthday cake. So I did. Well, that would have been a hard one because that would have taken a long time. And when I realized it was his birthday and my family was there, we were just all going like, what are we going to do? And it was actually my sister who said, what are you going to do? And I'm like, leave it to me. Wait. So anyways, ever since then, I've really made an effort to do a cake. And like the one year I iced the cake under the bed. See, did you remember that one, Ryan?
Yeah.
You liked the cake last year.
I did.
Oh, you guys haven't seen that one yet because we haven't done that episode.
Just about to come up.
Yeah, you haven't done that episode. Sorry, but this thing keeps wiggling. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't. Here in the south, cut trees are not worth milling after about 3 months. The bugs and termites will feast on them. You can put your ear to the bark. No way. Oh, no.
It is what it is.
Well, what if the bugs eat our trees that have been sitting there?
Then we'll use them for firewood.
Oh, no.
It's okay. We have lots of trees, honey.
But they could all have been eaten in all of this time.
No. We have lots of trees, other trees that we could always take down if we had.
But then that's green lumber. So I was really hoping to get.
You get the standing dead ones, right? Take those ones out.
Love them. I love faulty towers too. Don't mention the word. Yeah, no. Anyways, so let me just see here. Yeah, you see, that's what I'm concerned about is the green lumber. As you've seen my mail, it's been a blessing to have.
Yes, it sure has been.
Yes, it really has.
And your snowblower and your skidoos.
Oh, thank you, Catherine. She is a funny little thing. She really is. She's an interesting dog. I'm not quite sure of what her makeup is in terms of her temperament. She was, like Ryan said, she was in a very bad mood this morning, but
she's in a lovely mood now.
Right now. Well, it's dinner time, but my first remote control to a movie box I hire, and that remote has cable. Oh, okay. Yeah, got that.
I remember that. The remote's plugged in and they just allowed you to be farther away.
Exactly. That's because you're smart, Ryan. We were good girls. All our friends had color TVs way before us. In regards to the beetles, you can use
I was talking about breaking the black and white.
Nematodes. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I don't actually know what that is. Pardon me. I need to be schooled a bit. Good to see Opal. Hi, all. I missed a few. Love the advice we get from these folks. I read that a really cold winter should kill off those beetles. Really? I hope so. Well, you would think so, honestly, but are they going into the trees?
They live inside the trees, and then they eat the wood inside the trees, and then they emerge as beetles. So they spend a couple of years as larvae. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know. That's exactly what we read, too. Oh, I see. Yeah, Martin made that different. First remote control. Yeah. Air drying works well. The beetles' larvae chew around under the bark. You can actually even hear them. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, I bet you anything that those logs are going to be toast. Because one of them, did you see when Ryan actually used those logs for steps? That looked completely rotten in the middle of it. So I bet you they're getting them.
Well, that would have been rotten when it was cut, honey.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I make stickers when I'm edging some of my 1-inch. Ah, yes. Very good. You make your big cabin out of logs, old style, or from sawn planks? What do you say, Ryan? Probably.
Well, we're gonna not make a log cabin.
We did look into it. We actually stopped by a couple of log building
We looked
places.
into it seriously.
Yeah.
And it's too much work. And it
And
takes
upkeep.
specialized skill, which I don't have. And you know, the mistakes I've learned on the tiny cabin, I can leverage that and build a really nice forever cabin properly.
Yeah.
So I don't want to have to reinvent the wheel. So we're just gonna, use the same sort of style, but much different.
Yeah, but it's only going to be like a one story, but very high again.
Part of it will be really high.
Yeah. So my dad bought a color TV in '69 just because he wanted to watch the first moon landing in color. He invited the neighbors over to see, and turns out the moon landing was in black and white. Oh no.
Well, there is no color on the moon.
That's cute. Oh, hello, John. Nice to see you in here. Sean from Cerro always using a sawmill. You need to help him sort things. Him to help sort things. Yeah, for sure. He sure does, doesn't he? He uses it all the time. We watched him the other night, and it was like he was using it in the middle of the night. So, hey there. Nice to see you there. Your last week's in Florida. Oh, you'll miss that baby, won't you? Cover the ends of your piles of milled, or the sun will crack the ends. And don't they paint them to seal them up somehow?
Some people put latex on them.
I always thought like we should be doing that.
Yeah, I could give them fresh cuts past the check mark, past the checkpoint, past the area where they're checked. You know what I mean?
No.
Check is the cracking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the cracking will go in so far. So if you can cut past that till you get the good wood and then paint that, you should be fine.
Okay. Actually, we had a couple more things to talk to you guys about. One of them, it's already an hour. No.
There you go. David Ingalls is right there.
Where your logs are cracked, cut 6 inches off and paint the ends. He's always got the answers, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. We wanted to share a couple of things with you. And one of them is we've been doing some, looking at our analytics and things like that. And we have realized that our demographics,
that's you guys,
which is you guys, and a lot of our viewers would actually be thrilled, and we're seeing that too, with a Sunday post. So from now on, what do you guys think about putting our actual episodes up on Sunday evening-ish? So we're thinking 3 p.m. Central. 3 p.m. Pacific, which would be 5 Central. And our new episodes will go up every week at 5 Central. And the reason for that is because our episodic format, which is more of a documentary type rather than just little, shorter 10, 15 minutes, those can be watched quite easily at any time. But when you've got one that's hour length, people need a bit more time to actually sit and just watch them when they're not doing anything. So early in the morning, like we've been doing, it is not optimum for our viewing audience. So we just thought that we would make it easier for everybody, for all you guys, except for the people in the UK. But Sunday morning, or the next morning, you guys could watch them like first thing in the morning, if you prefer, or the next afternoon. But anyways, that's what we've just discovered. And so
what do you guys think about that?
We're going to be doing it at 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central. But our live streams, this will be rebroadcast tomorrow at like 2 in the afternoon, I think is what they're saying would be good. So
we'll work at it this year to see if we can minimize those log piles.
We will. Yeah, we definitely will. Air drying works. The beetles larva just goes under the bark. They won't hurt the logs. Really? Okay, well, that's good news. That's good news. This is your Martin Johnson on the wherever you are. Martin Johansson. Wish you all a lovely weekend. Bye for now. Bye-bye, Lily. Yeah, right. Okay, that's great. Get pine bark beetles. They attack healthy trees. Oh my goodness.
We have the right kind of beetles.
Apparently these ones, yeah, these aren't the bad ones that we've had in BC before. Always cut your lumber several of inches shorter so you have enough to trim. Longer, I mean. How do I do that? How do I actually change a word? So many other YouTube channels post on Sunday. Yeah. Sunday sound perfect? Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. Sunday, Saturday, Sunday, like weekdays. Have too many. Yeah. You can always watch them. You know, we're just thinking of giving this a shot just to see, because we had to do it Sunday this past week. Because why? Because we missed our deadline for Friday morning. So and it turned out really well. So we're like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of interesting. Ryan, you get species specific specs on shrinkage from drying. Always cut a few inches longer than what you need. Yeah. Okay, at 7 p.m. Atlantic. We honestly don't mind if you overrun. Thank you so much, Paula. Sunday's work. It's a hot live day, but I can toggle between multiple screens. Thank you. Hi, Cindy. Thank you so much for coming in. 3 a.m. Pacific is midnight in Sweden. Right now it's 2. So I say yes. Okay. Sunday's harder for me. Just to watch an episode, not for live streams.
Yeah.
This is our actual episode.
Martin probably thinks we're talking live stream.
Yeah, no, we're not changing our live streams. We're always going to do live streams on Thursday nights. This is just the episode.
Yeah.
The new episode that goes in our series. So
live streams not changing.
Yeah, no, live streams are not changing. It's your world, boss. Drop it when you feel it's best. Thanks, Jesse. Watched on Monday and that was good. Okay, wonderful. Okay, that's great. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see what you guys think. Don't forget to send your flags in to our Design Our Flag contest. We're really excited to see them this year. We love you guys. Thank you so much for coming in and have a wonderful weekend.